What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Witch Watch, this time with episode 6, I believe. Yep, episode 6. Another good episode last time. Ending off the episode with a new witch, a little cat witch who was pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing more of her. She was, yeah, I quite liked her character, so hopefully she is quite prominent. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Really? We're handing out confession charms? Of course, we are at high school. That a kid that's got a crush on her or something, do you reckon? That looks like Shinji from Ava, a little bit. There she is. A cat witch. Was it last week that we had the opening? Was it last week that we had the opening kind of change? I really like that. Hopefully we might get another little something like that or something in the future. So I think that's the cat witch we see in that shot when they kind of. I was always wondering who that was. Yeah, and that kind of transitional shot where the character kind of angle stays the same, but the scene behind them change, which is a really awesome shot. So I think. Sorry, guys. Um. Sorry. I assume. I assume the aspect ratio and such is correct, considering the opening seemed perfect. But why are the subtitles off the screen? That's you know what, that just like it takes me back, that because I remember I was playing, you know what overscan is on your TV? I always used to play my games with overscan for years, not realizing that I could change it. Um, and that always used to annoy me a little bit. I didn't have the perfect or as much field of view, only by like a couple percent, but didn't have as much of a field of view, especially of like a HUD, um, as I'd hoped to, and like some things would go off the screen and you couldn't fully read them. Then I realized, oh my god, it's because I've got this overscan shit on. That helps when you're watching movies and TV, but when you're playing a game, you've got to turn it off. And I was like, oh my god, I've been playing that for years. I could have had this much extra percent of field of view. And for me, I always want to have as much field of view as possible when I'm playing a game. Maybe not as much as possible sometimes, but a lot. So I'm hoping I'm watching this in the right, in the right way. I think I am. But it's like when things like that pop up, it makes me question now. I spent so many years being an idiot. An even stupider thing happened when I used to have my PS2. If I didn't realize you actually needed to have a memory card to save your game, so I just always thought you just have to start the game up right from the beginning every time. So yeah, fair to say I didn't complete too many games. I just end up replaying like the first levels and such over and over and over again. Of course he doesn't. He's an ogre. So a chill ogre. Does she? I'm not sure that's. I'm not sure that's true. As much as you don't want to kind of waste your time and such, I think she needs to be playing a bit more cool, more patient. The hair waving in the wind. Classic, classic. I'm not sure I've ever in real life actually seen something a girl look like do something like this, but I see it a lot in like movies, don't you? It's also I hope it doesn't like blow her skirt. Okay, it actually looks like it went quite well actually. Disappointing reaction. Really? God, that's a bit like a Mob Psycho character right now. It kind of does look pretty cool though. It also looks like something from like Tomy or something. Like some kind of Junji O'Hare horror. It's so weird. Japan is the only like one of the only places I've ever seen that has like pretty much a category of hair horror. Well, this went as bad as it could have gone. Yep. Like I said, I feel like she just needs to cool down, take it, take it slowly. It's quite obvious these type of things won't work. There's the little asking out for a date. Is she? Now this could be an interesting thing of like trying to make him a bit jealous, perhaps. Sacred fig tree. Oh, okay. Not boring, is it? Desperate. Clearly not. I mince my words there. I mean that's the obvious conclusion we come to here, isn't it? What did you just say? Muda, 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 muda. Is that what that was? I forget what Dios is. Is it Muri? Muda. No, I think it means like impossible. I can't remember exactly what the Japanese. It might be. I don't think it is Muri. I think it is Muda, isn't it? Aura versus Muda. Yeah, it is Muda because I remember the what was it, like 17-page Muda or whatever from Giorno, his relative. My bad. But yeah, like, it means impossible, doesn't it? Nice little Dio reference. Is that classic? Hey, is that a JoJo's reference? So it's been a long time since I watched part 3. For me, part 4 was my favourite. I love the small town setting. And Yoshikage Kira is probably my favourite character of the franchise. Well, I've spoken about this channel before about that a video of a guy going in the darkest room ever, and he felt like he was going insane. Is that the Bodyguard reference? Whitney Houston. Perhaps. I mean, it's not exactly a very niche thing. Um, could be hundreds of movies, perhaps. Not that one specific, but when I think of like a bodyguard like that, I usually think of The Bodyguard. I haven't watched that movie for since I was a kid. Of course, we all take inspiration from somewhere. What do you think about that? I feel like it's one of those things where as long as she's happy, he'll like endure it. Maybe endure it's going a bit too far, but you know what I'm trying to say. mod. And we've just become best friends. Okay. Well, you might have just found a boyfriend rather than a girlfriend. So I'm not sure if they're referencing like a band or something. I vaguely recognise that symbol. I mean, obviously I recognise that symbol as a target, but might be a symbol of some kind of big band that I'm just not aware of. So apologies. But I think I do vaguely kind of remember something similar looking. Maybe like Aerosmith or so. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Fucking hell. Ah, they're all just here for the charms. Oh man, yeah, a good idea actually. Double up on the charms and effectiveness. The tree and the charm. Almost guaranteed success. Although if that chance was 0.01%, you'd only actually end up getting to 0.04%. So maybe not that effective for some. Oh shit! I used to love that movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That shot there reminded me of that a little bit. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh shit! She's getting first. She's getting the first person view of this. Good point. Oh, we see that shot in the opening. Why are those old people so small? Well, he didn't just outright say no. He had to think about it for a second. But and she's in my pocket. Not that much difference, is there? Oh my god. Did Mum do this? Oh, she done that. And that was the moment. Was he? Was he perhaps thinking of that same moment? Was he? Their hearts kind of resonating together a little bit there. I love how she's not even like, she hasn't even got any wings yet. She sounded like a mosquito. Well, I can't think of this working out any better, to be honest. Good job, Nico. Like I said, play it all out a bit more naturally, and things like this happen. I say naturally, like she didn't shrink herself, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. Yes, you are, you pig. That'd be hilarious if you said that. Yes, you are, you fat pig. Bro, who's this dude? Yeah. Is this rando? Is this his love interest? Oh, this is the motivational old man here, isn't it? It looks like someone from like Pokemon anime. Georgie. Ah, okay. Sneaky bastards. Sneaky, sneaky. So there is a special tree here, just not the big one. Oh, look at that. You know what? This really wasn't a very comedic episode, was it? I had a few of those, to be honest, where there wasn't too much comedy, and I like that. I think there needs to be a good balance of. I do think initially for this series, it did. I mentioned the fact that it just went for joke after joke after joke after joke, and when you do that, you're bound to hit some, but you're bound to miss some as well. I think when you do need a bit of a break from that, otherwise it does become a bit like too much. So I'm glad it wasn't actually too much of a comedic one today. It was a bit more romantic focused, which was cool. There's a few jokes here and there, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that was really nice. And I do think they do a good job as well. Like you see, few comedy anime actually struggle to be a bit serious. I think they actually do a pretty good job at these moments as well. So it looks like that blue haired guy might be with the cat girl. I'm not sure if were we only just introduced to him today? I feel like we were. I'm not sure if we've seen him in previous episodes, but he now looks to be quite a prominent character, doesn't he? I mean, him and Ogre Boy got along right from the off. Sometimes that just happens with us guys. Sometimes you just end up just like, oh, you like that? I like that. Now we're good friends. So it looks like we're going to see a bit more of him next week. Can Nico's channel a tea ceremony and is a piece of cake? So it does look like we'll be back to the usual kind of comedic setup, which I do like, as I said. But there is, like I said, it is hit and miss for me. But yeah, really good episode today. Like I said, not too much comedy in here. Pretty much the first half was like a comedy kind of segment, trying to get Ogre Boy's attention. But yeah, Nico definitely again starring today. I thought she was awesome. Definitely the star of the anime so far. I mean, it's definitely like the person with the most screen time, of course. But yeah, she especially stood out today, especially in the second half. I think in the pocket, I really like this kind of whole like last 7 minutes here. Learn a bit more about their past, learn a bit more about the moments they hold kind of precious, and yeah, just a really good romantic episode here. Not sure what these old people are about, but they yeah, I guess they set us up for a good future with Nico and Ogre Boy. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comment section. Like I said, a really strong episode. It's good to know that this show can do serious and romantic well when it does get down to it, rather than it just being purely kind of comedy. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 7.